Hello, this is Kathy at Nothing So Strange, and I have been trying to film this VR for a couple of weeks now, but I have been very indecisive about what decks to show. So I'm just gonna give up today and go for it. This is hashtag Show Us Your Backs by Ravneet at Winds of Reflection. I love her channel. And this was a fun, I think, counterpart to the Show Us Your Decks hashtags that were around, because she's asked us to flip the cards over and think about the backs of the cards. And these are some fun prompts, so I'll get going. I'm really indecisive about a lot of these prompts, but this first one, I pulled out all my decks pretty much and looked at them all. And the first prompt is the most gorgeous back, and I thought, I'm not going to be able to decide. And then I remembered the Tarot de Carlotides, which I love. It's fun, it's whimsical, it's thought-provoking. Look at those backs. And I love that the inside of the box, which I have damaged, the inside of the box also has that same print. And whoops. I love those moon faces. I love the flowers. I love that the backs are reversible. These are my most gorgeous backs. And I think most people have seen the deck by now, but it's just such a fun, unexpected, interesting, thought-provoking deck. Love it. Okay, so that was the easy one. Most gorgeous back. Now it gets hard. The second prompt was a deck that you would use as wallpaper or fabric. And this was hard because there were so many contenders. I thought for a while that this Lo Scarabeo version of the Visconti Sforza was going to win. I think I saw some people in a live a couple weeks ago not liking this deck, and I'll have to go back and watch and see what they didn't like about it, because I love the gold here. I thought I was going to love the really giant Visconti Sforza more, because I love giant decks. Just feel more retro to me for some reason. But the gold, the bling, it's got my little magpie or crow soul streaking with delight here, seeing that gold. Okay, so I thought that these backs were going to win, because that's beautiful. Straight up, that's just beautiful. Look at the details up close. Yeah, that would make good wallpaper. I don't want to choose. I want a house with lots and lots of rooms where I get to have lots of different wallpapers. But I think this one might win for wallpaper. This is the Enchanted Tarot. And this is the 30th anniversary edition. So this has been around forever. I think most people have seen it. I love it. These, as I recall, were originally tapestries that were turned into cards, but I think that would make really nice wallpaper. It would be kind of soothing to have that across an entire wall. Can't you just visualize that? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Third one. Magical or mysterious. A back that's magical or mysterious. I thought maybe Santa Muerte was going to win. Another deck that I absolutely love. because that is magical and mysterious. Look at that. The skulls, the symmetry, the color, the faces, and I feel like I've talked about this one recently. I think I've talked about most of these recently. It's reassuring when you're like, oh, I keep showing the same decks over and over again, because then you can say, maybe I don't have enough decks. Wow, this is so beautiful. Oh, how'd you get in there? Anyway, so I thought Santa Muerte was going to win for most magical or mysterious, but as I was going through all my decks, I decided Southern Gothic had to win. Because it has so many little symbols in here. You keep looking and there's the birds and the flowers and coins and skulls and different plants. There's the wishbones. There's your little crawdads and butterflies. And so, I don't know, it's a tough call. Maybe Santa Muerte is more mysterious, but I think this just tipped over the edge for me for some reason. Okay, so Southern Gothic Oracle wins for prompt number 3, most magical or mysterious back. Prompt number 4, journal or tote bag. Back you use for a journal or a tote bag. This one was a little tough for me. Don't often react to things that way. Then I thought, well, maybe the folklore oracle. I love this. I'd like to have that on really a shirt more than a journal or a tote bag, but that's sort of the same idea. I love this deck so much. Trees and divinities and animals, spooky things. And so, folklore oracle. I'd like to have it on a tote bag. And number 5, a back that gives you an instant feeling of calm. I hadn't really thought about anything that way before, but when I went looking through my deck to think, what is calming? This is the back for Pixie's Astounding Lenormand. And it's so simple. It's so peaceful. We've got the tone on tone flowers there, and then that one simple rose, and it is just very calming, very peaceful. It's such a sweet deck. Okay, this is going much faster than I usually go. Number 6, Portal to Another World. Okay, this is another tough one. So I saw a bunch that I thought would fit. And I'll do runners up first. Get some things out of the way here. I think the Cosmic Tarot back looks like a portal to another world. I don't know, I've talked about this one recently. Tarot. Hitting a lot of majors. That was weird. Okay, so maybe that one, but that's a runner-up. Another runner-up, Star-Lord Arcana, because look at the beautiful constellations there. And I love this. I was supposed to come back and do a real flip through of this, and I still haven't. I should do that soon. Oops. But here's the Star-Lord Arcana. Okay, the one that wins for Portal. Well, oh, here's another Portal. I think the back of Guardians of the Night, because it's reversible and you have that moon there in the middle, looks a little bit like a portal to another dimension. And there is something otherworldly about this deck, even though it's very much grounded in our animals and our world. It's just, I think it's so vibrant. It does feel otherworldly. But the winner of this one had to be Bloodlands Oracle. That right there. That is my portal to another dimension. And again, very much based in our scenery, our natural world. But so many of the cards feel like a portal to another dimension here. And so this had to be the winner. They're all portals. Okay. What was next? Gift. What would you give as a gift based on the deck back? That was kind of hard. And oops, I think I just crushed my Visconti box. Oh dear. Okay, but I decided the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. So Lo Scarabeo. And the reason I would give this as a gift is, and it would be a very specific gift, if somebody I knew was looking for a spooky Halloween-y deck this year, I would give them a copy of this because of those backs. I mean, that is hard to beat for a good spooky season deck. This has been out for a few years, and a bunch of people already have it. And I kind of have this love, don't love thing with it. Not love, hate, because I do like it a lot. I really love all the birds and the clouds. And I do love how the clouds often have figures hidden in them. Skull. And every now and then it's just a bit creepy to me. There's another face in the crowds. But based on the backs, yes, that one. And that's number 6. No, number 7. If you give a gift, give a deck as a gift based on the back. Number 8, a deck that was surprising in a good way. A back that was Goblins and Gardens. And this is a double surprise. I got this out the other night when I was planning, and I said to my husband that I thought I'd say it was surprising because it, I talked about this one a lot. It's the mashup of gardening catalogs and Dungeons and Dragons monster encyclopedia. And I was saying, I think maybe those are plant cells or something. That's what it looks like to me. And he looked and said, oh, no. he recognized some of these maps from the Dungeons and Dragons books, and he actually knew what a couple of them were. And so that was a new surprise about the deck backs. Okay. Number 8. I am just ruining this. Number 8, surprise. A deck that surprised me in a good way. She specified in a good way. And number 9, the back that's the most like me. This is super tough. I never think about a card being most like me. And I finally went for the Fantod. The Evergory Fantod pack. Because it's got a strange sense of humor. And that's, I think, like me. And number 10, a deck back that needs more love. Well, I got a couple still sitting out here that I haven't talked about. Ooh, that's loud. First one. This is the Blackbird Lenormand. This is a Lenormand by Heidi Phelps, who did the Black Violet Tarot. And this one, I would also like this to be wallpaper. I would like this to be a fabric print, and I would wear a dress like that. I really love this one. Comes close to Most Gorgeous, except Carla Tides just has my heart. But beautiful. And it's fun that the fronts are so very simple and stripped down. And in the back, there's so much more going on. And I've got the Urban Crow sitting here and haven't mentioned it yet, so I'll say Urban Crow also. Love that. Just so good. I love the Urban Crow so much. Another by MJ Cullinane. And also, talked about this recently. Very simple and just perfect. This is the back of the Conjure cards by Jake Richards. And I think they really suit the deck so well. So, those are my number 10 decks that need more, or deck backs that need more love and attention. And, man, I can't believe I just squished that. How did I even? Anyway, that was, managed to wrap that up in under 20 minutes. That is Ravneet. Ravneet's fun Show Us Your Backs prompt from 2 or 3 weeks ago. Winds of Reflection is her site, which is really great. And this is Kathy at Nothing So Strange. Thank you for watching.